Okay. I don't know if your mom wants you on yet. Um, and we want to first of all say we thank you so much for supporting us and being our subscribers. We thank you so much for being alive, and we are so proud of you for all of your accomplishments, no matter how big or how small, because they are all very important. So, until my lovely nephew goes to bed, or whatnot, we're out here, watching some Roque and and because if I do that, then I'm going to get comfortable. Eventually, I'm going to go to sleep, and you're going to be up here at 3 in the morning still playing the game, and that's not going to happen. You do have to at some point go to bed. So yeah, right now he's enjoying his PlayStation time. It was funny today because it's been like, other than playing with his boys, their dad hasn't played his own game on his PlayStation in about 3 months. He's always letting them have their time, and then they want more time, and then more time, and then more time. So then he gives it to him because, he's a cool dad like that. So today, after all this time, he decided, he found a game he likes and he's enjoying, and he wanted to play it. And it was so cute because there for a minute, my nephew was all, being poutsy about his turn. And it's like, you literally get to play all freaking day, every day. How often does your dad play on his own PlayStation that he bought? And it was like, well, yeah. And it's like, exactly. You can give him 2 hours when you have the whole day to play. So, it's like your dad deserves to play on his own system now and then. So, you got to remind them that, it's like, let's see. You play from the time you get up, and if they get up at about 10, which is late, but it's relatively the average. They get up at about 10. They play till 11. Maybe dad decides he wants to play from 11 to 1 when he goes lay down for his nap. From 1 until I decide to put him to bed, which is usually midnight. Let's see. That's almost 12 hours. And it actually is 12 hours if you count the time they had before dad decided to play. That's 12 to 13 hours that they get to play. And he only asks for 2 once in a blue moon. So, it's like, you can be all poutsy outsy, but look at the amount of time you get to play on it versus your dad. So it's more or less trying to help them understand, things and learn as they go. Hey, we're all still learning. Yes, my notifications is bullshit. It pops up at the most odd times to me, but no, I'm being honest. We're all still learning. I'm still learning, you know, and my goal is to continue to learn until I die. And I hope everybody does that. Learn until you die, because you always have a chance to do better. Until you stop breathing, you have the option to do better and be better. So before I go to bed, I tell myself before I actually close my eyes to go to sleep every night that I'm going to be better tomorrow than I was today, because I believe in myself enough to feel and believe that I can do better than I did the day before. And I'm always learning something. We think that the only people we're supposed to be teaching are our kids, right? We're like that. Well, that's our goal. We're supposed to teach our kids how to do better than we did. Oh, yeah. But don't forget, you can be learning from them too. There are so many different things I've learned from my kids over the years. It's ridiculous, and amazing all at the same time, because they don't see the world we do, because they're not us. They see the world the way they do. And our goal is supposed to be helping them to understand the world around them, not change how they view it, but help them understand it. Their view of the world is their view of the world. We don't need to imprint our beliefs on them. We need to give them the options and the opportunities to figure life out for themselves. You know, we can impart our ideals, we can offer our many, many years of existence experience, but then we have to give them the option to figure out the life that they want for themselves and hope that they choose the best one. And for some of us, we might look at their choices and say, well, that's definitely not what I would have chosen, and that's not what I taught you. But they're also their own person. So no matter what you've taught them, they're going to do their own thing. In my home, I've raised all three of my girls exactly the same way. I didn't do anything different with any of them. You know, I did my best to make sure everything was on an even playing field for them. There were certain things that, you know, were age required because, you know, I don't want them doing some things at a super young age that should probably have waited till they were older. So, you know, it was age based on a few things. But I tried to make sure that I raised all three of them exactly the same way. And all three of them have turned out differently, yet have extreme respect and love for their family. My oldest, she graduated high school. She lives with her partner, and she does the stay-at-home thing, and the partner does the working thing, and for them that works. And for a lot of people, that dynamic works. My middle just graduated, just turned 18. Oh, my oldest is going to be 20 this year. Anyway, my middle just turned 18. She started her senior year pregnant, and I'll discuss that part after I finish this thought. But she managed to have her baby and finish out her high school year with honors, with a scholarship, a baby, cheer captain or cheer manager, and she's going off to college. She's doing great. My youngest is in her junior year and started her freshman year already doing extracurricular activities for school that help get honors and scholarships at the end of the senior year. She's going to be a cheerleader, so she's pushing herself to do as much as she can in the areas of things that she likes to earn those scholarships and those things to push her forward where she's wanting to go when she graduates. She's already got colleges and universities calling her and trying to get information, and then when she tells them that she's not even a junior yet, they're like, oh, okay, well, when you're at this point in your high school thing, call us and we'll talk. So she's already got things going, and it's like, apparently I was doing something right in the way I chose to raise the girls, and people can criticize how they.
I'm interested. I know the career path I want to take, so I'll like send emails and be like, hey, and then they're like, so what's your graduate and undergrad? And I was like, oh, I'm not graduated, and they're like, oh, well, we'll circle back.
Right. And so that means that, you know, once she reaches that point she needs to be at for them, there could be an open door for her. But as I was saying, this shows that, you know, there's people that look at how I raise my girls and the things I allow them to do and things I allow them to say and all that stuff. And they're like, well, I don't understand why she lets the girls do this or she lets the girls do that and this, that, and the other thing, no matter who it is. And it's like, but look at how they turned out. You can criticize all the things you want about how I did things, but look at how they turned out. I'm pretty fucking proud of them. And the boys I have in my life, my nephews, I'm trying to help raise them the same way I did the girls. And a lot of people say, well, you can't because they're boys. And it's like, why? Why is there got to be some kind of different? Can you? Oh, shoot. Laptop out here real quick because I'm getting a message but I can't read it. You know, and yes, there are a few differences because they are boys, but for the most part, everything I am trying to help teach them is the same things I taught the girls. And again, look at where they turned out. I believe that I can help them succeed immensely I know that they can succeed immensely if they choose to look at some of the ways that like I was saying, taught the girls. So you'll see for yourself that, you know, there is some good to what I'm doing.
You guys hear a motorcycle engine?
No.
Okay, I need to get this thing. Hold on one second, guys. I'm having momentary issues here. So give me a second. Hold on. Crapiola, come on. Come on. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, this is ridiculous. Don't do this to me. I gotta check a message real quick. It's kind of important. But yeah. And I only have 3 primary rules that are permanent rules. They are like every day, year round, period. And then there's one that is for during the school year. It's be kind to yourself and to the others in the home with you, because we all are living together, so we all need to, you know, get along and respect each other and be kind, because you have a choice. You can respond the exact same way as the other person, or you could choose to be the better person and the bigger person and do the opposite of that and just let it go. So be kind, be respectful. Those are, you know, that's all one thing. Be respectful and be kind. The second one is do your chore. It's not that hard, and it'll take you less than 45 minutes if you do it quickly, correctly, and without arguing, complaining, or trying to fuck around and goof off and do all kinds of things like dance around and get distracted by what's on the TV and this question and that question and all this. It's like all those things could wait until you're done with your chore, because the faster you get to it and get it done, the faster you can get to everything else. That was 2. Shit, I'm drawing a blank on 3. Because the 4th one that's just for the school year is do your homework.
What rules have you set?
Oh, keep it down. Because during the day, the men that go to work all night while we're sleeping are sleeping. Because while we're sleeping, they're working their asses off. So keep it down and be mindful of the fact that people are sleeping. Because trust me, when you reach a point where you're like, your high school year, school is going to start really kicking your ass, especially if you get involved in extracurricular activities. You're on that schedule. And when you're sleeping, you're not going to want people making a whole bunch of noise, keeping you awake, because you're going to want your sleep. So if that's what you would want for yourself, you got to make sure that you're giving it to other people. And so with all that being said, the basic things are, you know, to do for others what you want them to do for you. It's basic human decency. You know, if, for example, if I pick on you all day long, and that's all I do is pick on you all day long, you know that already. You should expect it. You know that's what I'm going to do, because I do it every day. I do it all day. And instead of responding to it, or instead of fueling into it, this. Because eventually, when your mouth stops giving me responses, I have nothing to throw back at you. I kind of need you to respond in order to continue. So if you don't say anything and you don't do anything, and you just completely ignore me, which is something I try desperately to teach my kiddos, if you ignore me, well, what do I have to respond with or respond to? Your silence? What am I going to say? Oh, what, you're being quiet now? How many times can I say that before I get annoyed with saying it? Oh, what, you're not talking to me now? Well, of course, I wouldn't expect you to. I'm being an ass. But the more you answer and the more you respond, the more I get to come back at you with, because you're giving me things to respond to. And so I'm just, especially with my youngest nephew, his older brother can pick on him quite a bit. And we try our best to get him to stop. But we're also trying to teach the younger one, you don't always have to say something. Sometimes your silence is everything. If he goes, and that's why you're stupid, and you're like, dude, what the? And then he's going to say something, then you're going to say something, then he's going to say something, and now you guys are going at each other until an adult gets involved. When knowing that there's going to always be a situation, because that's what it is, and it is what it is. We've all either been there or had somebody do it to us. So, you know, it's something that we know. Now when you that's why you're stupid. See? Didn't say anything. Said absolutely nothing. Is there a response? Well, of course not, because I didn't give one either. And if there is a response, like I said, something along the lines of, oh, what, you're not talking to me, or whatever, it's like, still, silence. It gives them nothing. The way I view that, and I've tried to explain it to other adults as well, is when you give them what they want, they win. They wanted to get you pissed off and irritated, and they wanted to cause a situation, so they did the very thing that they know you don't like. And then they caused a situation, and now they're sitting there going, see, that's so easy. So easy. And then they do it again and again and again, because you keep making it oh so easy. Once you start making it difficult for them, they kind of tend to stop. Because it's not fun when you're losing. So if you, child, adult, whatever, find yourself in a situation where you're constantly being picked on, ignore them. Is it easy? No, of course not. I know that all too well. I was bullied all my life. I know what it's like to have people pick at you for every little thing all the time. And I learned that my silence spoke louder than any words I could say, because I wasn't giving them what they wanted, which was a reaction. No, now I'm not saying to let people bully you over, but you can only take so much before it's like, I've already told you I don't like that, and you don't listen to me, so I'm not going to sit here and keep telling you. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut to you, and I'm going to, if you're a kid, then it's like, I'm going to turn to the adult that's around and be like, I've already said that I really don't like this, and I don't want to say anything to this person about it, because it's just going to cause a thing. So I'm letting you know so that you can take care of it, and then let the adult handle it. If you're an adult, then you go to that person, pull them aside. Don't be making it public and loud. They already do that kind of stuff enough, okay? Bring them to a space off to the side and just be like, look, maybe you don't know. Maybe you didn't understand me the first time I said it, whatever the case is. Stay calm. Just stay calm. Be like, but I need you to understand that this thing you do this, and you explain it to them what they do. That really affects me negatively, and I would appreciate if you would stop. If they don't stop, then do your best to avoid that person altogether. Because if they are not going to respect your boundaries, then avoid them. So that is something to think about, you know. And like I try to teach the kids, you choose. You have a choice. Are you going to be constantly a part of the problem, or are you going to find yourself a part of the solution for yourself, for your sanity? So, you know, something to think about. But on a positive note, or a more enlightened note, have you guys ever watched The Rookie? I love The Rookie. I am addicted.
How did
It was open, or I climbed over it. I don't exactly remember. I've been drinking. I'm looking for Marnie's house. She's my BFF.
But you don't know.
Ridiculous.
No, I totally know where she lives, but did I mention I've been drinking?
Right here?
Oh, silly. At least I don't think so. Who are you again?
I'm the guy who's house. Cancel that 459. Thank you.
Okay, well, I'm feeling much more sober, and you are clearly stressed, so I'm gonna go.
Yeah, good idea. Please don't drive.
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking when you secure your home and somebody still gets in. It's like, oh Lord. And I'm overly cautious, and yes, I carry, so, and if you know, you know. So when I'm home alone and it's just me and the kids, or just me and none of the other adults are home, the loud noises I hear outside, I'm like, I know it's nothing, but I'm ready in the event it is something.
No. Is the station on fire?
No?
Because that's the only reason you should bother a man in the middle of the night, especially when his day off is tomorrow. So I'll see you in 17 hours.
Do you even know how many hours are in a day?
At 4 in the morning. No.
Smitty, this is important. You were the
Wow.
first officer on the scene
What?
of the murder of Julie Power. Are you?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Come here.
Gruesome business. What about
Olivia.
You put in your notes that you noticed
Come here.
the model
What's
Cadillac
up?
van leaving the
Do you say hello?
area. You even included a part of the
no one?
Yeah, it was actually excellent attention to detail. Go figure. But did the lead detective follow up on that?
Yeah, the victim had major beef with his ex-business partner. I'm pretty sure he...
Hello, Miss Olivia.
They thought the Cadillac was on the way.
My baby girl.
Sit down.
What you do? Do. Oh, that's what that does. Oh, no. No. I don't know. At the moment.
Me neither. What's going on in the show?
Yeah, Nolan's looking for somebody.
He's looking for something or somebody.
I wouldn't be doing it alone.
No, especially he doesn't have a vest. He's not in uniform. I hope he at least has his walkie-talkie.
At least.
Just in case something happens, how are you gonna ask for help?
Right?
As a police officer, I feel like he should think about that.
I agree.
I fear that would be common sense, no. I mean, the only reason I say that is because I want to get into a workforce similar to that, but I want to be a part of the FBI as a behavioral analyst. Profiling. I'm so excited. Ooh. It's either that, and if that doesn't work out for me, I'm gonna be a vet. Because I've always wanted to either be a vet or something. Ooh. What? Someone's getting beat.
Even if that were true, it wouldn't mean anything. There's half a dozen ways to pick up the
He's
knowledge that I need.
a really
Out
known
that
actor.
red contact point. Look, stop acting like a tough guy.
Oh,
You start
whatever
talking.
his name is. Him.
Nolan?
No.
Toss the gun.
The
Show me.
guy in the
The bald guy.
I don't know.
He's an own actor, but like I've seen him in a lot of stuff, but I just don't know his actor name.
John Mueller.
The bald guy?
No,
Pretty neat trick.
With the guy on the ground.
guy in the ground.
I do have one more. It's how I stay alive and on target. You gotta make your own luck in this life.
Well, looks like you're lucky to serious people. Now toss the gun.
We have the same goal. The end of Jason Wilder. And our friend here knows where he's now.
No, I don't.
All you have to do is leave and your problems go away.
I can't do that.
Morality is such a frustrating quality.
God damn it. He told you to stay down.
I hate stupid people. And like I for real mean that. I hate stupid people. Why can't you listen to what you're being told? Especially in a situation like that, you have to be able to listen.
Yeah.
Gotta get me out of here.
Stop thinking you know better.
Yes, I know.
Oh, yeah.
But I cannot let him escape, and I don't think you want me to. Because we'll keep coming out.
What in the
That's right. Now, what do you know about Jason
flip-flop?
Wilder? Nothing, dude. I am trying to save your life. Tell me what you know.
Fine. I heard he's shacked up with some woman. I swear, it's all I know.
All right. You keep pressure on it, all right? You keep pressure on it. I'm gonna go get him before he can look around and get us.
If we're getting fired, someone with a car, right?
That's the old dude in person.
And Sergeant Bradford definitely seems like that kind of guy.
When that happens and people do something like that, it's like that. And then movies, it's like you deserve
No,
that.
in your car.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have happened if you just listened to what you were told. But it's no, you thought you knew better. Look, you didn't.
My office. Now.
You put me in a difficult position. On one hand, you screwed up massively. On the other hand, I'm told some hashtag.
Working heroes. It's been trending since last
I also saw Hero High.
Which one's the high?
Jesus Christ. My daughter's cat. Shut up. Shut up.
Do I care about the opinions of the chronicler online? Zero. Correct. But we are dealing with an ongoing corruption scandal and the public relations crisis. And I'm told that we can afford to fire 2 hero cops. Thank you, sir. We won't
But
waste a
he
second
was trying to get in, but he was like, he was, I guess he was mad at the door, no one heard him, so he's like clawing at the window, like, he's letting me in, I'm ready.
Did he come in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to see if Tron wanted in, but she just looked at me and then walked away, but then she's still there, like, hey,
Do I really want to come in?
back. Calm down, I know your cat's in here.
Hey.
I know your cat's in here. I know my baby's here. I know my baby's here. I know.
Yeah, this episode is like,
I know he's here.
I don't know.
I know he's here.
I'll let you know what season and episode we're on once it gets to the new one.
It's season 7, like episode 2 or 3.
Okay. So yeah.
I mean, I could check real quick.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, season 7, episode 3.
Dang. That's a score.
Calm. I know the cats.
Cold collected.
I know the cats are here. Go get mom. Go get her. Get mom. Get her. Get mom.
Do I really want to?
Oh.
Big mom, it's the cat. Now she's like, Mom. The best getting love.
Yes. Yes, he is. Cookie, my handsome boy. Cute, my handsome boy. Oh. Why he gotta bombard him?
I don't think you're the type to spare magazine.
Why is that?
Take pride in being a professional. Takes you more than 20 bullets. You failed in an epic way, and I think you're far too confident to think that could ever happen to you.
Pride goes before destruction.
It's a
How do you
5
spare
years.
before a fall?
Proverbs 16:18. You're religious,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
John.
Wow, child, 9 months going.
You found the Bible a useful tool in her line of work. And you're gonna throw that gun out.
Well,
You're gonna come out slowly, and your hands are gonna be empty.
yeah. Go. And most goals. I got a man repeat most goals and most assists. Let's go.
Turn around.
Oh,
That's when you hit your fingers.
Wonderful.
oh, damn it. I was wondering why I smelled.
You even twitch.
Oh, fuck. Nasty.
I'm sure you're some kind of ninja, but I got no ego about fighting. So if you move,
Can you
die,
put-
you understand.
Ugh. Guys, we're gonna do a part 2, so we'll be back later, okay?
Shut up.